Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. The biggest gob in sport. I say the things on here that nobody dare say. Right, the comment section has got our link pinned to the top, human nutrients. Feel free to jump on there and have a little nosy. Remember, health is wealth, so go treat yourself. Our sister channel, Porky's International YouTube, I've just put a video out there up there, sorry, regarding that bell end, Gary Neville. Hey, hey, what a weapon he is, Gary Neville, isn't he? Where did they get him from? Hey, Keir Starmer's bestie. So I wonder if Sky Sports are going to sack Gary Neville. They're currently saying no, they're not. So I've had to give my take on it. So that's on Porky's International YouTube. Right. What's been happening in the sport of boxing? Well, you probably seen my video last night on the Moses Atoma versus Yui Fury, December 13th. Oh my God. What has gone on there? Eh? What has gone on there? But it is what it is. We've got some news here regarding Daniel Dubois and Frank Sanchez. They're going to fight for the IBF Eliminator #1 spot. It says here, please be advised that Frank Sanchez, ranked #4, and Daniel Dubois, ranked #7, are the two highest ranked available contenders in the IBF heavyweight division. Both have confirmed in writing their willingness to participate in an eliminator bout. Accordingly, the IBF is ordering an elimination contest between these two contenders to determine the mandatory position. The winner of this bout will be designated #1 contender and the mandatory challenger. All negotiations must be concluded by October the 22nd. That's 2 weeks today. So Frank Sanchez and Big John Coffey are going to get at it. Then they're going to chase down Usyk, but John Coffey's already been flogged twice by Usyk. Would we want to see that again? No, we won't, would we? Frank Sanchez is represented by Michael Borreo and Daniel Dubois is represented by Alex Dombrov. Contact information for each party is listed above in the event that you are unable to come to an amicable agreement. The IBF will order a purse bid. IBF Rule 5.c cites any boxer who is contracted with a promoter, a network, or a state, tribal, or national commission to take another fight, or who is ill, injured, under a legal impediment which could prevent the bout from taking place in the opinion of the IBF, or on suspension at the time the championship chairman and the president order a bout under this rule shall be considered unavailable. In other words, if you're dealing with other organisations or you don't do what they say, you're not going to be you will not be considered. But who cares anyway? Who cares about Frank Sanchez and John Coffey's already? He's already had an IBF title by email. I mean, gee, what's going on here? What is going on? So it is what it is. What else has been going on? Well, I saw the Jamie Moore interview. That's the trainer of the Lazy Rhino. The Jamie Moore interview on Round 8 Boxing YouTube. He says he believes Rhino can still become a world champion. Jamie Moore, can you give me the number of the guy who's supplying you with your weed? Because what has you been smoking, Jamie Moore? So we've got a journeyman who beats the rugby players, now he's going to be a world champion. People are losing the shite, aren't they? In other news, people keep asking me, Porky, why is the rhino so tough? I just say this. What Rhino does, he lays in his underpants in rain in back garden to toughen him up. That's probably why he's so tough. So, in more other news, water's wet, but Conor McGregor's quit social media. Who fucking cares? So, do I agree with Spotty Frank, says Jonathan, regarding Ben Whittaker being badly matched by Adrian Mole? Well, the Liam Cameron saga, those two fights, technically were gimme fights, weren't they? Liam were out the ring 4.5 years plus, and he fought Ben Whittaker. Everybody knows that Ben Whittaker, aka Ben Whittaker, he did the weight wrong. Now, when you do the weight wrong, you gas, don't you? And he couldn't get Liam out there, and he gassed and he looked for a way out. He quit. Yeah, he flogged Liam in the rematch, but he quit. So we can't really hammer Adrian Mole for what goes on in Ben Whittaker's training camp. Now, can we? So, it is what it is. So, what next? Well, Eddie Hills is declaring war on Dana White. Oh my God. Eddie's declaring war on people. Warmonger Eddie. Where are people getting this absolute nonsense from? How can Eddie declare war on anybody? Hey, how? How can that be? Hey, how? What has Eddie ever done to declare war on people? I don't know, but he's always trying to put himself in the mix, isn't he? He's trying to jump on the tail of Dana White. Eddie putting himself in mix with Dana. Eddie declaring war. Listen, this is how I look at it. We've got Eddie there who's fetched up in privilege, took to school in a limousine, registration of the limo, THE147S. The driver was Robbo. I have actually met Robbo. He's a tosser as well, just like the rest of them down there. But Eddie's never had to overcome adversity in his life now. If Eddie gets out in his pram and he gets in Dana White's face, and let's just say they're in a toilet somewhere, you will cop an unfortunate one, Edward. You are not about that life. All right, you are not about that life. Your book says you're relentless, but when have you ever had to be relentless in your life? You've had everything on a plate, you little shithouse, all your life. So I just want to point that out, that Dana White would not think twice about slapping you up, Eddie. All right? Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click on Porky's International YouTube if you get bored of me talking boxing. Boxing is my passion. The other channel isn't my passion yet, but it's gonna be. I can assure you of that. The sponsors are pinned in the link. Go and treat yourself, or at least go and have a nosy. Don't forget to press the subscribe button on Porky's Corner as well. Let's get this thing rolling. Go on, Booyaka. And Gary Neville, you are an absolute weapon. If I was still doing Weapon of the Week, you would win it hands down this month. Booyaka!